It was like 17 fights on the card.
Yeah, 17
5 world
fights.
title fights.
Anybody notable? Tell me who's
Yeah,
fighting.
Henry Akinwande, who was
Okay.
from
Yep.
Africa.
Yep.
He was the heavyweight champion. He fought a British guy. I can't remember his name. Frankie Randall, who just passed away. He
Okay.
was the welterweight champion from Tennessee.
Yep.
He fought. Terry Norris was on the card.
Oh, yeah, Terry Norris, yeah.
The White Rhino.
I think Franz Botha was on the
Yep.
card.
Oh, Francis Bothwell, South African.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and God, and I can't remember who else. But there was 5 world title
World
fights.
title fights that night.
And there was 12 undercard fights, and it was me and another local referee. Well, the local referee was so bad, they literally, the first fight he did, they let him finish. He got out of the ring, they called him over, gave him his money, and told him to leave. And they're like, you got the rest of the undercard? I'm like, all right. So
Yeah.
I did 11
Did they
fights.
bump your pay?
No, I got $100. Got $100.
But
But I got the exposure. That was the good thing.
Okay.
And
That
the
opened
best
the door.
thing, the best thing was, unbeknownst to Bill, Don King pulled
Yeah.
me aside at the start of the fight and said, "You're the announcer," and I said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "Get up in the ring," and he said, "Talk to that guy over there, and he'll tell you what your mark is and when we're going to start." I said, "Okay." So I said to the guy, "What are we doing?" He said, "Ask that guy over there." So I go to the next guy. He said, "Ask the lady sitting over there." So I looked at Bill because he's ready to referee, and I'm like, "What the heck are they doing to me here?" So finally, I walk over and I stand right in the middle of the ring, and I look up, and thank God there's a huge banner that said the name of the fights and the sponsors and everything. So I rattled them off as I was doing the announcing, and I said, "And here's our first fight." I introduced the 2 fighters, introduced Bill. I hop out of the ring, and Don King walks up and pats me on the back and handed me $750. So when we get driving back home, I wasn't saying much, and we're driving along, and Bill said, "Well, I got the exposure, and I got $100. It was great." And I said, "Yeah, I got the exposure and $750." And he said, "You what?" And I said, "I got $750.
That's
He's
funny.
like,
I was getting ready to ask you that question.
I paid for gas on the way home.